never got the chance to live your life. The pain was too great, the cuts too deep. Forgiveness and love in a world where they don't mean. Don't you dare cry, hold your head up high. The worst is over now, and you said your goodbye.
Introducing the most electrifying man today. He's the hardest working. Can you smell him as he hits you with a rock bottom? He is the originator of the Bad Squad. He is none other than the head of the table. He is the T'Challa of entertainment, Mr. T.M.
You about to listen to what?
The greatest news segment in history.
Yeah! Y'all know what time it is. That's right. It's Tuesday night. And y'all know what I'm about to do. So you about to listen to none other than the greatest news segment in history, TMI News, hosted by your podcast champion, Mr. TMI Tate. Man, let me tell you something. I'm pumped tonight, y'all, because first of all, this is the season finale. Finale, right? That's the right word. Director, I need you to shake your head if I'm pronouncing that right, because you know I'll mess up a word in a minute. Tongue-tie Tate at the end of the show. Now, in saying that, that's good. Finale. Okay. What's up, Jeanette? Hey, I'm going to get to the what's up shout-outs in a minute. However, y'all, I gotta talk about none other than my co-host, the 6 pounds of gold, none other than the bold and driven podcast championship belt. That's right. Y'all know the champ is here. However, you can be the champ as well. All you have to do is enter your podcast into the Bold and Driven Podcast Championship Tournament, and you can be that winner. Now, the winner is going to receive $250 cash, and that's pending because that pot can grow. The winner will also receive 1 year of free promotion from Bold and Driven EP. And that winner will be able to carry around, hold, and own this prestigious, almost, see, 6 pounds of gold. This prestigious 6 pounds of gold. See, we gotta cut that out. We're gonna cut that. People know what I do. They don't care. Now, and saying all of that, we got a heck of a show tonight, y'all, because we're gonna discuss for our topic egos in entertainment. But before we get to all of that, we got a banging guest in the building, y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all this. I almost freaking, that's why I can't talk right now. Because I didn't see that intro and I almost started damn crying on the intro because the song touched my heart. Oh my God, we're gonna have to play that again because that touch right here. Now, in saying that, man, look here. Can I ask all of the senior women, because I dress like this, don't mean I want you in my inbox. Can y'all please get y'all mamas and grandmamas out my inbox? This is getting real bothersome. Ethel and them getting on my nerves. And they don't even, like, they send me pictures of food. Send me plates. Like I don't want. I mean, I want to play, but I don't want to play. You know what I'm saying? So Ethel, can y'all leave me alone, please? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Now, y'all need to go and date these dudes, the older dudes that dress like this, that I was talking about last week when I said they breath smell like dookie wind. Y'all need to go find them and date them so that y'all match up and y'all be cool. Now, we going to get to the what's up shout outs. I don't even think I'm ready, but I know the director ready. I know the director ready. So, in saying that, let's go ahead and get to it, shall we?
What's up? What's up? What up?
Sponsored by.
If you are in need of a private chef, catering, or meal prep services, and you want to spice up your life, just add a touch of olive. A touch of olive will wake up your palate and have your taste buds dancing. If you want a touch of the best when it comes to delicious food, add to your life a touch of class, a touch of taste, a touch of olive.
So real quick, y'all, I want to let y'all know, first of all, I told y'all about that daggone touch of olive video. I be hungry on this show. And the daggone touch, can we ban the touch of olive video? Can we ban Chef D food from the show? Because I be real hungry. But I'm going to tell y'all something real quick. I actually cooked something. And y'all know Mr. TMI be throwing down in the kitchen. Y'all know this. And I actually cooked something tonight. Y'all ever get to that point where you have to create a meal? Well, I created it. Let me tell y'all something. I had some chicken tenders and some shrimp. And I'm like, what in the hell can I do with these chicken tenders and shrimp? So what I did was I took some cream of chicken. First of all, sauteed them shrimp, sauteed the chicken and everything. Then I pulled that cream of chicken over in there, put the water to make it add it right, and then put on some jasmine rice. I can't wait to eat after this show. I don't care about y'all, but I know how to create a meal. Now, in saying that, let's get to these what's up shout outs because y'all represented this week. So, what's up shout out to Demo, Christy Dean, Tiff Dimples, Will Mayer, and this is Dominic King. I believe that's the hubby of our guest. If I'm not mistaken, shake your head. I can see you. That's your hubby? All right. LaMonica Davis, Danielle Migo, Shadonna Pollard, Carl L. Jones, David Muse, Denuncio, Kimberly Price, DJ Solo, Cherie Cook, Yvette Shepherd, what's up, Peaches? LaDavia Reed, Jeanette Johnson Greenwood, what's up, Jeanette? I see you in the chat room, too. I see you. Michael W. Green, that's my guy. Natasha Jones, I don't know who the hell that is. So, yeah, we need to ban that person from the what's up shout out. But anyway, Chef D is in there. Red Boy from Red Boy Radio. Peaches, which is Shanette Calise. Chandra Weekly, Cortina Jackson, Tom Bersubero, Sophia Jackson, Jojo Thomas, Myra Davis, Lanyon, Teresa Tarpley, Miss, never mind, I ain't gonna say her name because I'm gonna say her name real loud and proud in a minute. Also, Felicia Lee, Jason Baker, and whichever one of y'all, I believe it's my boy Gregorio, of course, Jeanette, Mr. Dillinger, all said, what's up, what's up, what's up? So what's up to everybody? What's up to everybody in the chat room? I see y'all out there, y'all chatting, keep the chat going. But now, I got to bring to the stage. Yes, I'm going to say the stage because that's how she used to be. I got to bring to the stage, man. This lady's voice is like an angel, I must say. So this songstress, who is also an actress as well as a dancer, hey, I can't do her no bigger justice. I can't, because she is doing us justice by gracing our wonderful platform. So I want to say, what's up and welcome, Miss Jade Massentoff. What's up, Jade?
Hi.
How you living?
Hi, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
I'm good. I'm going to tell you just like this, because we're going to be for real.
Okay.
When I popped in, because, I just popped in about 15 minutes ago, and I saw the energy that Jade got, and I immediately was like, oh, this show is about to be dope. Because I like her energy already.
Okay. Good. Then that means we're on the right track. We're on the right track.
We're on the right track.
Okay, good.
So, Jade, hey, before we get into the interview,
okay.
Look, I'm going to do this for the first time. Is it anybody you want to quickly shout out?
Ooh, he's going to put me on the spot. Yes, absolutely. I want to shout out Jeanette Greenwood. She is the reason why we have been able to connect, and
that's right.
And I appreciate her dearly. She has truly been an amazing person in my life, my mentor, my friend, my angel, and I thank her so much. Without her, I would not be who you see right now. So I definitely want to shout out Jeanette Greenwood. My husband. There's a lot of other people, but let's keep it short and simple. Hey, Jeanette.
and hey, I want to shout your husband out too, because we got to represent for the Black husbands of America, because we get shaded big time. We still here, and we taking over. Ain't no damn baby daddies. His husband's taking over. That's right. Now, I'm not crapping on the baby daddies.
Okay.
But I'm representing the hubbies out here. I tell you that much, because we tired of getting thrown behind the daggone. They just take us and throw us behind the daggone couch.
But you know what you signed up for. So I feel like
it's a hard job.
I feel like you knew, but no, my husband.
So when we say I do, we saying yes to all of this mess that we got to take.
Absolutely, he knew what it was before, and he knows what it is now. So this is what it is. But I love him dearly. He's my best friend. And he supports me 100%. He's always been there for me. So, but he also knew what this was. So we good. It works out.
I like that he put it like that, because I want to tell everybody out there, all of the Black husbands especially, when you say I do, look in the mirror and just say, you don't matter no more. You know? Damn, and don't mess around and have kids. Because we already talk about the worst holiday in history, which is Father's Day. But we ain't going to get into that, because this is Jade time. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. From what I heard and from what I see, Jade is a jack of all trades. So, Jade, I want to start by saying, like, where did your journey begin, and with what craft?
Ooh, okay. If we take it all the way back, like,
let's go.
6 years old back. My first love, my first, I guess, talent was dancing. I was in, I guess, a dance school. I guess that's what you can call it. And I was in dance pretty much every day. I was dancing, pop locking, all that, just, hitting it. And that was my first love. And then it transitioned over to singing when my dance teacher heard me singing in the mirror while I was dancing. I was actually singing Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears in the mirror. So you know how long it was. So I'm hitting it while I'm singing Britney Spears. And the dance teacher was like, she can sing. And it kind of was from there. And then I was... I did music, as well as I was an athlete. I was a collegiate athlete. I ran track. I got a full ride scholarship to the school I went to, did that. But then after transitioning over from that, still doing music, is when I met Jeanette, and she actually she kind of pushed me into acting. And that kind of fell through. And then I came back to dance, and then back to music again. So I've just always been in the arts since I can remember.
That's awesome. But I'm gonna tell you like this: like, you have the charisma. I mean, it's charisma leaking all through this camera right now, all in the folks' lap out there in TMI land that need to be liking this video, sharing, and subscribing to the YouTube channel. So look, now that we got that part out the way. And I better see the light. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But in saying that, as a kid, they have us in everything, right?
Yeah.
And it seems like, okay, you was in dance, they found out you could sing, and then Jeanette put you in acting. What is your favorite to do?
Oh, that's a toughie.
Okay.
That's hard. It's hard because I feel like what I love to do goes hand in hand. It's hard for me to do one. I can't do one without the other. I can't.
That's cool.
So if I had to pick, it would be a tie between singing and dancing. I have to do both. I have to. And acting kind of just gave me that extra to put into my music, into my dancing, to be more creative, to be more myself, to lose myself within myself. But that's a hard one. I can't do one without the other. I can't. I sing all the time, and then any chance I get, I'm busting out a dance move. So I don't know.
So, I hear that you were singing other people's songs. When did you get into singing your own, and what was that song that first broke you out of there?
Oh, so the first song I ever sung when the dance teacher found out that I could sing, and she wanted me to sing at my first recital, it was Celine Dion, "Because You Loved Me." So that was like my first song I ever learned, I ever sung. After I guess my talent was, I picked up on it really well and really fast. I also had a gift for writing. And from there, I believe my first original song was when I was 11 years old. And the song was actually called "Chilling in My Neighborhood."
Oh, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this hip hop, rap, R&B type song that I wrote. And that was my first song. I actually have a CD. Maybe if I can find it somewhere around here. It turned into a CD. And and the rest was history.
I think that's dope because, like, here's something I want to tell y'all. So Jade said her first song was on CD. So that kind of tell you about how old she is, which you don't need to put that out there. But I'm gonna tell y'all, my first song was on a record player. So that tell you how old I am right about now. Now I want to tell Jade, I have a love for what you do and a hate for what you do at the same time when it comes to dancing.
Okay.
I don't appreciate black people thinking that all black people should know how to dance. I don't know how to dance. Accept me in the community, please.
I can't speak for everybody else.
Right.
All I'm gonna say is, as long as you can move your body in some form or fashion, I'll take it.
Jade, my dancing is literally like a basketball game. Sometimes you're hot and it's on, and sometimes you can't hit a shot. Sometimes I just can't catch the daggone beat.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just say this: dance is dance is a form of self-expression, right? So there's no right or wrong to how you move. If all you do is want to move your shoulders and that's how you feel, then I mean that's fine. If it's offbeat but you feeling good, that's all that matters.
Now look at how Jade do that, and she only need that little bit of space. I'll tear this room down if I try to do that. I'll kick over these cameras and everything. Like, stuff don't move right when I'm trying to dance.
There's probably a disconnect, with the nervous system.
Hey, and now that my knees are bad, oh, it's horrible, girl. I can like sit down and you'll think I'm jamming, but if I stand up, it's over. It's over. The feet just don't act right. They don't act right. Like, I think I can two-step. I don't know, man. It's been a minute. So I'm gonna tell you a funny. Shoot, at my wedding and any other place I ever danced, my wife is a dancer. She know how to dance. And so I would always turn her towards the crowd and then act like I'm tearing it up in the back where they can see her jamming and it looked like we snapping. And they, I saw you on that floor. Yeah, we was tearing. I wasn't doing it. And I'm gonna tell y'all this secret on TMI since it's the finale. my wife had to count the steps in my ear while we were slow dancing at our wedding.
Oh.
I swear to God. And people were like, oh, that's so sweet. They whisper in each other's ear. No, she was counting the damn steps.
But she had your back. She had
that's
your
why
back.
That's why I knew.
And that's all that matters.
Jade, that's why I knew. And I love to see like a person like you that know how to dance. I love to see y'all like wild out by y'allself. And I even like to see the circle get around y'all while y'all snapping. So I'm going to say this. Who's your favorite entertainer when it comes to dancing?
Wow.
Because I actually have one.
Okay. You know, this is a good question because nobody, and I want to say nobody in the history of interviews in my life has ever asked me who was my favorite like entertainer / dancer. Just specifically on dance now. We're not talking about music, singing.
Specifically on dance.
Oh, that's a hard question. Okay. So the first person that comes to mind, and should come to everybody's mind, is Michael Jackson.
Hands down. Hands down.
The way he danced, his self-expression, the way he moves. I mean, I literally studied him growing up. But if I had to, for male, he would probably be overall for me. But if I had to choose another person, an honorable mention would probably have to be Aaliyah.
Okay.
I just loved how smooth and just nonchalant she was. It was just so just like, I'm here and I'm moving and this is me. And I love that about her. Dancing wise, we're going off of dancing. Now, there are better dancers than Aaliyah, but I just, my personal opinion, I grew up on that, you know, so.
Right. No, that's dope. I think that's a good choice. We gotta read some of the comments as far as the dancers that they're picking out there because they have picked some whoppers, and somebody picked my favorite outside of MJ, outside of Michael Jackson. So I'm gonna say this, and I saw it out there. I gotta say, Chris Brown is my favorite dude to watch dance.
Really?
He is my like other than Michael Jackson. That kid can do any dance you put in front of him.
He can.
He can kill it.
He can.
And he is the one, his Michael Jackson impression was so on point that it was like you were watching Michael Jackson.
Yes, absolutely.
And so I saw Janet Jackson out there. I saw Genuine. I saw James Brown, which, my God, in my opinion, anytime you can make your own stuff up and make it look cool, you are definitely a GOAT.
So I saw a comment. I don't know if I read it wrong, but it popped up and I saw Missy.
Now, Missy Elliott.
Now, I'm going to tell you like this, and anybody who knows Jade Massentoff knows that I am a Missy fan. And that woman, I don't care what dance move she's doing. I love it. She could do anything, and I would just be in awe at how she moves. So she's definitely dancers, just dance. If we're just talking about dancing, she's probably definitely in my top 5 because I just love Missy.
And for all y'all young people, and for all y'all old people in the chat room, y'all not gonna front on MC Hammer. Y'all are not gonna front on MC Hammer. So all y'all summer guns I done seen out there putting names out there, and ain't man one of y'all put MC Hammer out there.
Okay, I think I know why. And that's because MC Hammer, as great as a dancer he is, that man be just jumping around and just, you don't know what's coming next. It's
that's the exciting part. And Jay, we can say, let me put this on the record. Hammer couldn't rap worth a damn. We know that. But dancing was the only reason why you even watched the video. I'm not going to give Vanilla Ice the credit because I think it was yet another culture vulture that snatched some stuff from somebody else. So I'm not giving him the credit. I didn't see nothing original. And I'm there. Let's look. We got to get old too, Jade.
Okay.
I just found out where Elvis got his singing and his damn dancing from.
Oh, I mean, we knew that though.
When I saw that, I was like, I knew it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I ain't gonna just totally wipe on all the white boys because my favorite movie, Jade, and I know we done got off into dancing. And my wife will tell you, I'll put this movie on just because, and I done watched it 100 times, is You Got Served.
Oh, okay.
I love it. And I've been studying that because I'm going to remake that one day. I'm going to see it.
Okay.
I'm going to remake the daggone. That's right. Hammer was a cold dancer. He was cold, Robin. And Robin knew because we was doing the damn dance in the classroom. In school. So let's get into the singing part.
Okay.
Because you have a beautiful, beautiful voice. Beautiful voice. Who did you kind of, who you get your inspiration from when it comes to singing?
Great question. So I want to say a few inspirations, but I'm going to just name my top 2 or top 3.
I hate the chat room, by the way, just to let you know they throwing jokes at me, but go ahead.
You're fine. I'm watching. I'm looking. I'm like, woo-wee. Singing wise, so I grew up on Diana Ross. I grew up on Whitney Houston. I grew up on listening to them. I grew up on Aretha Franklin, Mahalia Jackson, Billie Holiday. I'm very much influenced by all of those wonderful ladies. But if I had to say who inspires me the most, who I take most of my inspiration from, singing wise, and it's just the way she conveys her lyrics, her music, is Mary J. Blige.
Oh, awesome.
She touches me in a way that no other artist, female singer, has. When I listen to her, I want to cry, but I also want to heal. I want to be a better person. I just love Mary. And then Whitney, of course. Whitney Houston will definitely be vocally my next inspiration, because I grew up on Whitney. I sung Whitney Houston growing up. I sung I Will Always Love You, and Greatest Love of All. Those are just classics.
Yes.
Her voice.
Why are you sending me back, Jade? Why are you sending me back? When you said Greatest Love of All, a tear almost fell down my face. I ain't lying. Go ahead.
Because that song is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And her voice was just unmatched. And I just wanted to sing like Whitney. I knew I couldn't be Whitney, but just to be close enough to Whitney was good enough for me. But as far as like conveying my voice and how to just touch people, I wanted to convey that like Mary J. Blige. I just feel like nobody can do that like her.
Let me say this real quick about Mary J. So we said Whitney, gotta send a shout out to Mariah Carey because she was bad. Mariah Carey was bad. However, dudes could not ride down the street at that time and bump Whitney or Mariah. But it was cool for a dude to ride down the street bumping that whole entire Mary J. Blige, You Gotta Believe, and all
What's
them
the
songs.
411?
Yes, is that the album? My God.
What's Real Love? Reminisce is my favorite song of all time. Reminisce from her. Reminisce is my favorite song of all time. I heard dudes jamming that whole entire that album. Come on.
It wasn't shame. We was not shame. We'll ride down the street with the windows down and the hatchback that tell y'all what kind of car I had. The hatchback open, just so y'all can hear that we playing What's the 411.
Yeah,
you're right. You're so right. And then Mary, to me, she always stuck to who she was and who she is now.
Always.
Like that, I ain't gonna lie. That Good Morning Gorgeous got dudes playing it.
Her whole aesthetic, just who she is as a person, and her voice just inspires me in a way, like I said, that no really other artist has, just because I feel her pain. When she sings, I feel her pain, and I resonate with that, and it's just like, wow, it's beautiful, and she's herself. She's never switched up. She's always been herself, and that for me is just amazing as just vocally. I don't have to see her dance. I could just sit there and listen to her voice, and it'll take me places. And so for me, that means a lot as an artist, as a singer.
That's awesome. Jade, I'm gonna tell you this though. Mary J came out with that song that made everybody feel good. That's Good Morning Gorgeous. And as I've mentioned on this show before, beautiful song, but everybody ain't got the right to sing that song. So some of y'all need to say, good morning, I'm all right. I mean, good morning. You know what? I'm just going to work what God gave me.
I'm going to reject myself from that part of the conversation. That is not. I don't believe myself out of that one.
But Jay, we played a little bit of a song that you already had out, but you actually just premiered a new hit, right?
I did.
So
yeah.
I want you to introduce us to what we are about to premiere right now.
Okay, cool. Well, y'all are about to listen to a song that I wrote called Choose Me. And it is a song dedicated to getting rid of self-doubt, negative thoughts, and just deciding to wake up every day and saying, you know what, I'm a baddie. I'm that girl. I'm her. And I need to choose me every single day. And there's going to be people out there who ain't going to like that. That's fine. Their opinions don't matter. I'm that girl. And every single day I want to live that. I want to breathe that. I want to hold that. So it's just pretty much a reminder, it's a reminder to say, you know what? It's me and I choose me at the end of the day. Cause that's sometimes you is all you have. So, this song is just a dedication to waking up every morning and saying, you know what? You that girl, and conquer the day, and nobody can take nothing from you. Go out there and get it. And I want to feel like that every day, and I want everybody else to feel that way as well. So choose you, because I choose me. I don't know about you, but I'm going to choose me every single day from this point on.
So I'm gonna introduce this like they used to do on the like BET basement or whatever the hell they used to call it. Hey y'all, check out this hot slamming new premiere by none other than Jade Massentoff called Choose Me.
Hey, yeah.
I'm the baddest, I am the greatest. I'm a beast, and I made it. I want it, I'ma take it. It's all in manifestation. Know you see me, know you see me. Had to double that thing. How can you look at me in the eye and now tell me that I'm the best? Don't look so surprised. Said you're talking to a bad bitch. Make no mistake, no one can take my place. I can't lose, I always choose me. I can't lose, I always choose me. I'm coming out like I ain't a rock. I got what I want, no matter the cost. I'm ready to reach the top. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop me. Had to double that thing. Quit lying to yourself. You know that I'm the best. There is no contest. Now say it with your chest. Don't look so surprised. Said you're talking to a bad bitch, yeah. Make no mistake, no one can take my place. I can't lose, I always choose me. I can't lose, I always choose me. I choose me. Choose.
That was awesome. Oh my God. That was awesome, Jade. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. There's a couple of things that I saw in the video that I like. Jade in saying choose me, she's showing a lot us, black women, it's not us. I'm not a black woman. Black people, but black women, your natural beauty, and we talked about that, y'all. Natural beauty is you don't have to go and get the cake decorating kit. Natural beauty is in. Jade, you killed that. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was nervous about this video because I've never, and I'm gonna tell you, well, I won't say never, but it took a lot to say, you know what, I'm gonna do this video barefaced it, my hair just looking how it is when I wake up in the morning. You know, I wear my glasses. That's who I am. You know what I mean? And getting out the shower, but I get ready for the day and I'm gonna conquer the day as me. You know what I'm saying? So it took a lot to show my natural self. I mean, it took a lot, but I'm so glad I did it because I want other women to feel like it's okay to love yourself, to love your natural beauty, to choose who you are, no matter what that looks like every single day. And I'm glad you said that though, because I was very nervous about it.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all like that. That one scene right there where Jade wiped that mist off the mirror and showed y'all who she is. That's the reason why she got a husband. See, a lot of y'all ain't got no damn husband because y'all got to put the cake decorating kit on your face before you go. Matter of fact, to go use the bathroom. We like natural beauty. Why y'all think that y'all pick up more men at the grocery store when you're in your raggedy jogging pants than you do when you're made all the way up? Because we be like, damn, if she looking like this and she's still attractive, it can't do nothing but get no better from this point on. But if he meets you with the cake batter on your face, and then when you melt all that cake batter off your face, you can't go from good to bad. Am I wrong? Y'all know I ain't lying. I just don't know how to put it. But you know I ain't lying. No, Jay, I love when we pretty much show our natural beauty. The beauty that you showed in that video is what people are trying to copy from us.
Right.
They're trying to copy that. That's why they filling in their lips and nose and hips and everything else and trying to kink their hair and everything because we set the tone. We're the trendsetter for all this. And our beauty is so influential that we have other cultures that try to be like us.
Right.
So, man, I love it. Tell the people where they can go. Y'all need to go and cop this single. Where can they do that?
Yes. You can get this. You can stream it, download it, literally on all platforms. If you look up Jade Massentoff, and yes, you gotta type it all the way out. If you look up Jade Massentoff, you'll find me on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube Music. You can go look at my music video whenever it is up. It is streaming. Please go subscribe because I will be dropping another music video soon. But literally anywhere, wherever you listen to your music at, Google Play, if you type in my name, you'll see the Giving Pressure EP. Choose Me is literally the #1 song on that EP, and you can check out everything else I do.
And I want to say this, if you don't mind, us at Bold and Driven would love to put your video on our page and play it there as well. And we will definitely tag and refer anyone needed over to Jade to get that single because that is awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Please do post it everywhere.
And I want to put this disclaimer. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jade. YouTube, we're not copywriting. She's right here. She gave us permission. Stop marking our daggone videos.
So as an artist, to protect myself and to protect my music, we always have to copyright our stuff. If any musicians in the live listening, yes, you always want to copy. Even Facebook stopped me from posting my own music. Oh yeah. When you copyright, it'll. But as an artist, you have to protect yourself. You have to do that. So when you do post a video, I just highly recommend using like the sound. Because if you try to upload it, it's going to stop you from downloading it or stop you from uploading it.
Right.
Sorry, I have
video,
to. Gotta protect my
was
music.
the song was dope, but the video was dope too. I want the whole thing. But anyway, look, I want you right now, because we're gonna do it at the end of the show as well. But let them know where they can follow you, where they can see your new stuff, where they can see your old stuff. Let everybody know.
Yes. So if you look up Jade Massentoff, so my name, if you look up my name in general, I'm literally the one and only with this name, like in the world, Jade Massentoff. Because Massentoff is original, created by me. So if you follow me on Instagram, it's Jade Massentoff. If you follow me on Twitter, it's Jade Massentoff. If you follow me on Facebook, it's Jade Massentoff. You literally can find anything I've ever done if you Google the name Jade Massentoff. So you can find me on all social media, well, not all social media platforms, but majority of the main social media platforms. TikTok is where I post most of my singing videos. If you want to hear me sing, that's where I do my singing stuff. Instagram is where I post normally my pictures and keep everyone who really wants to follow me updated on the new stuff that's coming out. So I do have a documentary coming out and another music video coming out. So you want to stay tuned, y'all. Y'all trust me, you want to stay tuned. So yeah, Jade Massentoff everywhere, literally. That's it.
I love Jade's energy, man. And due to the fact that I'm loving Jade's energy, I'm going to love what we're about to transition to, because Jade is with us for the rest of the show. Yes. And right now, we're going to transition into some TMI news. So, Jade, you hanging with us?
I'm here. I'm here.
Director, let's do it. In the news, a 106-year-old great-grandmother get a naked butler to celebrate her birthday. Okay. This is going to be, well, let me ask y'all something. Jade, I'm going to be polite.
Okay.
I'm going to let you give what you think about that first.
About a 106-year-old lady getting a naked butler for her birthday?
Naked butler.
I mean, live your best life. Live your best life. I mean, you 106. Anytime it's coming, it's around the corner. And if that's what you want, you know, I mean,
what's around the corner?
Death. I mean, it's around the corner. It's knocking. It's coming. So do what you do. I mean, if that's what you want, if that's you feel like that's what you want. Who am I to deny you the all the pleasures in life? Go for it. Get it.
Hey, Jade, I'm going to say this. If you live to be over 100 years old, everybody around you should be naked.
That part.
Everybody. I don't give a damn who it is, because you don't remember half the people no way. I don't care. Family, friends. If I live to be over 100 years old, everybody around me need to be naked. My TV programs need to be naked. My radio programs need to be naked. I earned that. I live to be 100 years old. Now, where this should have been a headline is a 106-year-old lady get naked for the butler. Then we got a problem. Ain't nobody trying to see that naked.
But that's not fair, because she's 106. She, you know, what if she wanted to get naked? That would be a problem.
Jade, that is too much loose skin to handle for her to be naked. Everybody else can be naked up to 60 years old. After 60, you can't be naked. But below 60, y'all can be naked for the 106-year-old lady. Send her out with style. Yeah, dog it. I think send a bunch of butlers to her naked. What's the problem? All I want to tell my wife, we live to be 100 years old. I'm probably never gonna get naked because I don't want to see me. I don't want to see me now. Now, everybody else around us, naked. I earned that. I earned that. That should be part of the retirement package. On your job. On your job. You get your 401k, you get all that other stuff, and if you live to be 100, we will send representatives to your house naked to clean it. Let them do something.
I'm done. I'm done.
Now, director, give us the next one. Man who drinks urine each morning has bust up with housemate over smell invading kitchen. So basically, this pissy bastard is drinking his own pee and it's coming through his system, and now he got the whole house smelling like piss. That is what I'm imagining this story is about, right? If this person would never be my roommate, especially due to the fact that I like lemonade. And if I go in my refrigerator and mistake your piss for my lemonade, you're going to have more problems than just getting out. Jade?
Well, first off, I hope you smell your, because lemonade has a nice, sweet, lemony smell to it. So I'm hoping you would, when you open up whatever you're mistaken lemonade, I'm hoping you smell it, because urine has a strong smell, especially if you drinking urine. And then,
right. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna need you to double back and just make sure you smell your refrigerated items. Because lemonade has a very sweet lemony smell. It smells
absolutely.
Okay, urine.
It depends, Jade.
On what?
It depends. All right, so first of all, I'm imagining that the man like to, you just can't drink raw piss. So what if he put lemon and sweeten it?
So he diluting it?
Yeah, like what if he put a little additive in his stuff?
Additive? Ooh, like herbs,
or
like tea bags?
Or every once in a while, I like a cold beer. What if he done use one of the bottles and he say, you know what, I'm going to put that in there. And beer is the closest thing to tasting like piss, depending on what kind it is.
You know what? You're so right. What my husband used to say is beer is nothing but throw up water. And urine is literally the next closest thing. That's what that is. That's what all it is. You just so that makes sense, because beer, you might smell it, but
it's beer. It's beer. It's beer. Now, Jade, check this out. What make you gotta pee worse than when you drink a beer? Pretty much nothing.
Yeah.
And what also have TMI news. What also have something in it that literally look like little piss bubbles?
Ooh,
beer.
Yeah, because the yeast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can be fooled by beer, not so much lemonade, because lemonade is a really kind of thick. And if your pee coming out that damn thick, you need to go to the hospital.
I don't know. I feel like if it's coming out like beer, you need to go to the hospital, because
if it's coming out like beer, you need to drink some water. Like that. That's what the doctor gonna tell you. You need to drink water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some electrolytes.
For all you soda and pop, nothing but soda and pop drinking people.
Pedialyte, y'all. It works wonders.
So Pedialyte, what's up with Pedialyte?
Well, it has electrolytes in it. It hydrates you.
Okay.
Fast. So you definitely want to. So I used to be an athlete. Oh, I still am technically. So when you drink your water, and if you feel like you're still not getting hydrated from drinking water, that means you're low on your electrolytes. You want to go ahead and hit a bottle of Pedialyte. Anything with electrolytes in it, and help hydrate you faster.
That's awesome advice. So for all of y'all, that's right, UTI infection, piss infection. That's awesome advice from Jade. Jade is telling, especially for all of y'all that got babies, go drink your baby Pedialyte.
Yeah.
You'll feel better.
So after track meets, just off topic, after track meets, I would see a lot of athletes after a track meet throw down some Pedialyte, because it helps rehydrate them after being in the hot ass sun, running full speed.
Right.
You got to rehydrate yourself, especially if you about to run probably a 400 meter, because you ain't got no electrolytes. Your muscles gonna lock up. You're gonna catch a Charlie horse, and you're gonna be out there. You're gonna be out. So,
so Gatorade ain't good no more.
I mean, it's okay. It has a lot of sugar in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So don't drink Gatorade all the time. Like, you shouldn't be drinking Gatorade more than you drink water. You should drink it in conjunction with water.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all this. TMI. We on TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI. And I'm about to give y'all a little TMI. Man, when I used to work at KFC way back in the day, they used to have that orange Fanta pop. And yes, I said pop. It's a difference between pop and soda. Now, they had that orange Fanta pop, and I would drink that in the hot kitchen because you're hot, and it's pop free, so you just all day long. And I caught the worst kidney and bladder infection in the history of man. Ooh. And now, believe it or not, if I drink an orange pop today, it will immediately trigger me.
And I can attest to this because I don't know what was going on with me during this time, but I was drinking nothing but Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
I was drinking the 1 liter. I was just knocking them down. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just loved the burning sensation. I don't know what was going on. And then I went to the hospital. It was so bad, and I had to go to the hospital because I had a terrible urine. Because they put a lot of dye in Coke, and it's a lot of sugar, a lot of dye. It's not good for you. Pretty much, my kidneys were about to shut down.
Wow.
It was really, really bad. Since we're talking TMI, I mean, I could be honest, right?
Yeah.
Mine was so bad. I was sorry, y'all. I was peeing like blood. It was that
okay,
bad.
So that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was peeing blood as well.
Yes.
And that's how bad it got. And I was like, and when I saw the blood come out, I was like, I ain't drink no root beer. Anyway, next story, director. What we got? A man was overcharged by 25 cents for train tickets 2 decades and 100 court appearances later. What happened? 100 court appearances later, something happened. It was cut off. Can you get that to me again? Anyway, I don't give a damn how long. Why would you go 100 court appearances for a quarter?
How long ago was this? Was this back in the day when a quarter actually meant something?
So that's what it said. He gets his refund. 100 court appearances later, he gets his refund. He got $188 from a quarter. That's not a bad investment. Never mind.
Let me raise a fuss. Let me raise a fuss over 25 cents. You know what I mean? 25 cents I lost. Let me go to court. Give me some money.
The thing is, I'm gonna take this as being an old white man. I am. I'm sorry, my Caucasian brothers and sisters, but I think this belongs to y'all. And the reason why I say that is because I'm picturing this being a little older. Took 20 years. That's what I was thinking. So it took 20 years to get this. So this a little dated, even though a quarter still wasn't worth that much 20 years ago. It was a damn quarter. But I'm gonna send this back. I was thinking that it was back in 70s, 60s, when a penny was actually valuable and when a tank of gas was like 15 cents. Now you cheat me out my quarter, I got a problem because that's a little bit more than, and that's, Jay, you shocked, but that was back when, and I'm saying 60s, but I think it's back a little bit further than that. I can't go back that far, but I think it's back a little further than that when people were getting paid like 10 cents an hour.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. So imagine the work overtime. You got to work overtime to get $1. Damn 8-hour day won't even get you $1. So
that's
if
rough.
you're talking a quarter, then I'll piss a fit. Now, if you're talking a quarter, then black people ain't have time and the money to be spending trying to get no quarterback back in the day. And they damn sure would have took 100 court appearances for our black behind. If anything, they'd have locked them up for coming in there too much. So that's why I said, Caucasian people, this one belongs to you. Because y'all the only ones got that time and that free money to do some bull crap like this.
I'm gonna have to agree on that one. I just don't see a black man doing that.
I can't. And if it is a black man, I'm gonna say rest in peace. But that was my damn granddaddy. Yeah. I remember when I went into the store and I got him something and I used my money to buy me something, but I was a dime short, Jade. And so I took a dime out of my granddaddy's money, got my stuff, and I said, "Hey, granddaddy, I owe you a dime when we get to the house. I use." Do you know he snapped on me? You don't use my money, and I'm like, it's a dime, man.
It's a dime.
But he snapped on me about a dime. So I'm thinking, like back in his day, that's when a dime could buy you a house.
Yeah. I mean, from what you're saying, yeah. So I'll get mad over 25 cents too. That's 2 mortgage payments and then some.
Do you remember when they were saying that, like, you could buy a brand new car for $500?
Yes.
And then you could buy a new house for, like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like $1,000 or maybe $1,500. Yes. You could buy a new house. Now you can't buy a damn welcome mat to a house for $1,000.
I mean, I don't know what kind of welcome mat you be trying to.
Jay, it ain't gonna have your name on it.
I mean, that part, but.
And Jay, your homegirl made it.
Oh, right.
You damn sure ain't getting it out the store.
That's childish.
You ain't getting it out the store. I mean, think about it. It was a young lady that came to me and said the cost to file a claim in court starts at $116. Over a quarter. But people be going into Judge Judy with that kind of bull crap though. And Judge Judy be like, "What? Man, get out of my court. I love Judge Judy." But anyway.
Me too.
Back then, like nowadays, I remember a girl told me, "Ooh, I want to go and get the Jordans. They got them on sale." And I said, "What's the sale?" She said, 2 pair for $500. I said, "How the hell was that a sale?" 2 for $500. I could buy 500 pairs for $500.
That's literally the thing nowadays. Like, or you know, your Jordans. I'm be honest. I've never bought a pair of Jordans. I've never bought a pair.
Me neither.
I have a pair bought for me. But I've never physically went out, stayed in line, or spent my money on a pair of Jordans. I never saw the point. But there's people out there who love that man to death and will buy his shoes until the last day of earth. So
I don't think it's the love of him. I think it's more of a status. I got the Jordans. I got every Jordan that he came out. It's a status. And now for the shoe heads out there, it's like a collection, it's like a cult following almost.
Right.
Where if you got the 3s, and I don't know the difference between none of them, honestly. And in my opinion, I'm like, if you are buying them to collect them and to sell them, that I see that part. But if you got a bunch of old worn out Jordans and he's steady coming out with the old, he just said, "I feel attacked." I'm sorry.
Sorry, friend.
I know I did it. I apologize. I don't know when I did it, but I know I did it. Now, in saying that, these like now there are people who are too good to wear Jordans. There's some people say that they'll never buy Jordans again because now they're buying, if I'm not mistaken, $700 and $1,500 pair of whoever shoe this is, and I can't remember. Y'all in the chat room, y'all know what I'm talking about. Say the name of that shoe.
Balenciagas.
Okay, Balenciagas, and I thought that was a damn car, but Balenciagas is the one. Yeezy, yes, but it's the Balenciagas that folks are paying so much money, and Jay, tell me this: why are people buying things that look worn for hundreds of dollars? Like Yeezys look wore out, and some of them Balenciagos look like somebody ran the block in them and then put them in the box, and now they sell them to you.
I think this goes back to what you originally feel about Jordans is a status. It's just the status. Hey, I bought the new Yeezys, the new Balenciagas, you know, the new toe up 45s, and I paid $5,000 for them, but you can't pay $5,000 for some tore up 45s. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Adrian, what do you have? I'm sorry, I'm interested in knowing because we done said a few things. What do you have? Because that's where he said, y'all heard my feelings or whatever he put. Is that a he? I'm sorry, Adrian, if you're a he or she, I don't know. But what did we do? And them shoes are ugly. I just like them. What do you like? Like, I don't know. Is it the Balenciagos? But you know, people buy $1,500 belts now.
They do.
All of the shoes? So you're a shoe collector.
Speak your truth.
Yeah. But $1,500 belt. And I'm sorry, but they better do more than hold my pants up. That belt, okay. Jade, let me tell you something. That belt, when my wife go out of town, better keep me company until she come back for $1,500.
Okay.
The belt, I better be able to hit that belt.
I feel like the belt should be a phone. I feel like I should be able to beep, and call somebody. If a belt for $1,500.
You saying like the little Inspector Gadget, like click off and click hello and then hang up.
Uh-huh.
It better do something besides hold up my damn pants.
It better transform.
And then people now tuck their shirt in just so you can see the belt.
Just so you can see the belt. Mm-hmm.
In Chicago, you'll be a pants holding victim because they'll rob you for that daggone $1,500 belt.
That part, literally get robbed for your. You know how disrespectful I would feel if somebody said, "Give me your belt," and just started wrestling me down and take my belt off and then run off with it. I would just feel
they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. It's two ways: either gunpoint, come up off the belt, or these Negroes will wait until you doze off on the train or bus after a hard day at work. And they will get that belt from around your waist without you knowing.
Or they're going to wait till you go to the bathroom and you taking a piss and
and snatch the belt. And snatch the belt. Because you can't get your piss off. You are right. Hey. You just going to be hollering, hey.
Yep. You ain't going to be able to cut that off.
They did used to rob people for them Jordans. They used to kill people for them Jordans, man.
They did. And I think that's another reason why I never saw to buy them. I just never wanted to go. It's not that I had nothing against Jordans. You know, it's just that I never wanted to play and I never wanted to just be a part of that. That I know people we're killing our own men, our black men, you know, over some shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I'm not playing into that. And I just never saw. I'm like, where's the investment here? So,
right.
To each his own. I know, Adrian, I know you got your Jordans. I ain't got no problem with it. You know, it just.
It don't go like that, Adrian. It doesn't. Hey, let me tell y'all something. I think Mike is mad at me because, and Adrian, you, and I'm talking about Jordan. Adrian, you are a shoe connoisseur, so you know what I'm talking about. Around the year 2000, because I don't know the number, Mike came out with a pair of black and a pretty blue. The black was suede, and it was a pretty blue Jordan. Those are the only pair of Jordans I ever owned because my wife bought them for me. And I rode them Jordans so long and hard that he came back out with the Jordans. And I was right at I still had mine. And
you had were they retros?
No. These were when they originally came out. And I had them so long. Now let me tell you something. No, not the Carolina blue. This was a different blue. And I wrote, look, see, when you don't understand what I say when I wrote, I wore them shoes. You know how people put their shoes up and don't wear? I wore. I think I wore a pair of Jordans for 7 years, the same damn pair of Jordans. I'm gonna get every dollar out these Jordans. And when I tell you, you know how your shoes get old, so you get the opportunity to break them down by walking on the back of them?
Yep.
I walked on the back of them Jordans. Them Jordans was leaning by the time I was done with them. I got every dollar, Mike. It's not a status thing for me. I grew up not getting what I wanted. When I grew up, I told myself anything I want, I was going to get. And I've been doing just that. You know what? I respect that. No. I respect that because what that did, honestly, a lot of us are like that where we went without. And so when we got to a point, we said, you know what? I know I wanted these things when I was young, and now that the Lord put me in place to where I can afford them, I'm going to treat myself. That's called having a goal and working towards it.
Right. That's why I said I ain't got no problem with who likes what they like. You get what you want. Like the 106-year-old lady who wants a naked butt lift, fine. You want the finer things in life, have it. For me personally, I can only speak for me. And me personally, I just never saw the benefit, the need to have Jordans. And I seen the kids with Jordans on and stuff like that. I'm okay, cool. It just never was, my thing. That's all. Tate was rocking some Rosa Parks. Dang.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Not the Rosa Parks.
My Jordans were, I'm telling you, Mike was on my Jordans with his hands on his knees because I wore them damn Jordans out. He wasn't flying through the air no more. He was on the bench. Mike was on the bench with my Jordans. But let me tell you something. This is kind of a great lead-in because we are talking about at the end of the day, when we talk about Jordan status and all that other stuff, we talking about egos. Mm-hmm. And egos got a lot to do with how we operate in our community, especially in the entertainment industry. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to get into this topic. Tonight's topic is egos in entertainment. However, I just want to say egos, period. Because like Adrian said, we went without for a long time. And I'm saying the majority of the Black community, it was some of us that was in a great status when we grew up as kids, but a lot of us didn't have. We went without. And so when we were able to get to a point where we could afford, something happened. A few things happened, but I really want to point out something happened. And our egos became so big that we started looking down on actually where we came from.
Woo.
Like we actually, turn our nose up when we see graffiti wall or garbage on the street and things like that. Now, I think that we shouldn't settle in that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong. However, don't be so above. Don't let your ego be flying so high that you think you're above even addressing and helping to fix that issue. Jade, we talking egos. What comes to your mind when you hear that word?
When I think ego, I just think, I guess someone who's just full of themselves, they do no wrong. They're just, they're the they put themselves on a pedestal, a pedestal. If I'm saying it right.
No, you good. Both of them.
So when I think of that's what I think of when I hear the word. Now, how it transfers, I feel like in entertainment, and a lot of people might disagree with me on this, and I thought about it. I have. But when you're in the entertainment industry, especially, I feel like in music, because I can speak more so towards that, you kind of got to have an ego.
Okay.
I feel like you kind of have to have one because this industry will beat you the hell up. It will tear you down. It will make you feel worthless. So you're going to kind of have to pretty much be full of yourself in order to move forward in this industry. I feel like you have to have some level of you have to have some type of an ego. Now, I'm not saying, now there's ego and then there's arrogance,
Okay. Expand on it.
Okay. So you have ego and then you have arrogance. Now you have some people are just so overly confident. You can't, they just, I guess it's hard to I'm trying to separate the two, because ego and arrogance does go hand in hand. But I feel like when it comes to the industry, arrogance will not get you anywhere, because then I feel like nobody could tell you nothing.
Right.
But I feel like an ego could get you places, because when you feel like you are that bitch, other people will, and you believe it wholeheartedly. Other people will be like, well, maybe she is. And you got some people who don't think so, like I did it. But you're gonna have some people like, I wanna feel the way she feels. I wanna see myself how the way she sees herself. Does that make sense?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So it's funny because that you say that. And I want to remix this a little bit, because a lot of y'all been listening to me for a long time. And y'all done heard me say I am the bad man, aka the black sheep, aka the host that does the most. Remember that? Aka Mr. TMI, aka Mr. Tuesday Night. Now y'all can say this arrogant, ego having bastard, right? In my opinion, that's confidence. What you're saying is not so much being full of yourself, but being confident and not letting anybody tear you down, because they will in this industry tear you down and then steal the damn ideas. But how about it? Now, in saying that, when I think of ego, I think of folks that are sitting at a certain level. Some worked hard to get to that level and some didn't. Mm-hmm. But now they have their nose turned up at somebody that is at the level where they used to be. And they have such an ego and such an arrogance that they don't even look down to help somebody out when they already know what it's like to be in that position and just needing a hand. I'll be honest, and I'm not throwing names around here or anything, because y'all know on the show I don't do this, but I did have the opportunity to have, I had the opportunity to have dinner. I'll say it is what it is. I'll deal with it later. But I had the opportunity to have dinner with people the likes of Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, and a few other people, right? Now, you would think that those type of A-listers would have an ego that you can't touch. Like literally, you picture them sitting at the table with sunglasses and a funny hat and not talking to anybody and being antisociable and feeling like it's a privilege if they lean over and say a word to you. However, that was the furthest from the truth. And I mean, we sang and danced and acted the fool and had fun as if their name was Gus and Mary. And I'm not going to say anybody afford the right to have an ego, but I have dealt with people on a status level that was way lower than that you couldn't hit in the ass with a bag of bricks. Did I bring that old school out there, Jade? You can't hit them in the ass with a bag of bricks. They think they so much that they won't even talk to you. They'll hear Jade's music, for example, and won't even give you no props. Won't even give you a helping hand. Won't even give you a shout out. They won't watch TMI News because I ain't got a billion listeners. Now, when TMI News get a billion listeners, then those same people will come around and say, you need to have me on your show. Jade, you need to let me produce your music. When technically I needed you back then.
Right.
I don't need you when it's a billion folks already, or when you already a superstar and you got other folks producing your music.
Right.
I'm going to even say this, Jade. It's ego, because we just heard, God rest the soul of the coach that was shot by the man in Dallas at a Little League football game.
Oh, that's terrible.
However, it's coaching in kids sports. It's egos in kids sports, where these coaches, and I'm going through this now. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and rant about it. These coaches feel like these kids got to come to them already polished. And they don't take time with these kids. That's all they do. All these coaches out here doing for you, those of y'all that got sons and daughters out here, all they doing is looking in the grocery stores to see who's athletic, who look tall, who this, who that. And they recruit them. And when they get them, I hope your son is already or your daughter is already ready for the next level, because they are not going to help. But their funky ego will do the same kid that's on that team, will kick that kid off the team because they feel like that kid ain't good enough.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, that's what we're talking about in entertainment, in sports, and in life. When people think you ain't good enough for them.
I think that stems from a lot of what is going on internally, and it's something we don't speak about enough. You know, I feel like, because I get what you're saying, and I 100% agree. But sometimes, and that has happened to me. I've had people turn their nose up to me, heard me sing. No, I sound good. But they was, they would come up with other, things, this, and this. And as I gotten older, I guess I just come to the conclusion that sometimes people are fighting their own demons and their own lack of self-esteem, that they feel like they have to turn their nose up to other people to feel better about themselves. I feel like when it's that deep, it becomes that way, it has nothing to do with the other person. It has something to do with something they're fighting internally. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like when you're secure within yourself and who you are, you can have everyone has a bit of an ego. Everybody has a small, but when I feel like when you truly secure with who you are and who you want to be, there's no need to turn up your nose at other people. There's no need to say, oh, not to give somebody a compliment or say, oh, you sounded good, or I love your show, or da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want to support because you're already secure within yourself. But I feel like those people who turn their nose up at other people, who don't even want to listen to the next person, only want to jump in when it benefits them. That's truly, I feel like an internal fight with themselves. And because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about that. But try to find the people that love us, our tribe, that want to support us, who don't have an ego, and leave those people be.
Absolutely. And you're so right, because my ego is the reason why I'm sitting on here with the hat from the Monopoly game in front of an audience. I don't give a damn.
But it's true. You gotta have a bit of an ego. You gotta be like, what? I think this hat bad as hell, and y'all can't tell me nothing because I look good. I like it, so that's the only thing that matters. You know what? I didn't even think of that way. You're rocking it so good. I'm like, I like it too. Where you get it from? You know what I'm saying? So I want a hat like that too. But you're not giving off the really nasty, I'm better than y'all because I have this hat on. You're giving this, I feel better about myself today because I have this hat, because I chose to wear this hat today, regardless of what other people might think. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I feel like you said, there's that arrogance, there's that ego, and then there's that deeper level of ego that nobody can figure out. That's an internal situation. That's with them and God, because I don't have time for it. I don't deal with people like that.
That arrogance and that ego could turn so many people away from you.
Absolutely.
It just, like, you ever, I don't like marionette though, but you ever leave that comment up there from Jeanette. I'm gonna read it after this. But you ever run into one of your favorite stars only to find out that they the biggest asshole you've ever seen in your life?
I have been fortunate enough to run against some big stars and not have been treated ill. So I met Timbaland when I was young, and he was very kind to me. I was also a little girl, so he probably felt like he needed to be, but I felt like he was very nice to me. I've met, and I'm not gonna say a name, but I've met a celebrity at the time who was, at the time it was popping, and it took a lot just to get a picture, just to say hi, So it was like whoa. So yeah, but they weren't like my favorite, so it didn't like hurt my feelings or nothing.
Right.
But it was just like, it was like, whoa, okay, yeah.
Like
That's how
Bad Day. Dang. Jeanette
right,
says
like,
Hollywood has a lot to do with it as well. Many people are trying to live a Hollywood life and willing to put others down. We have to look, act, or have status to be part. Look, I'm gonna say this. That's a great comment, Jeanette, and you are so right when it comes to Hollywood. But do you believe this? I have been fortunate enough to be in, and I'm gonna say this. I forget. Let's say Tate like he about to start stepping. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Dillinger. But I've been in the. I've had the honor of being in crowds of what would be considered. I don't like to classify people, so that's why I'm having a hard time getting this part out. The A-listers, right? I've been in an audience full of A-listers. I've been rubbing shoulders with A-listers before. I've been there with them. And I've also been with what they call the C-listers, right?
okay.
The biggest assholes were in the C-listers when you said they were popping at the time. These folks ain't even popping no more.
I didn't want to say it, but
They ain't popped in years.
they ain't popped.
And I received more attitude, I promise you, from what would be considered the C-listers than I did any A that I've ever met.
And I believe you. I believe you. I feel like the people who aren't that I've met, you know, I've just been so turn up their nose to me, look the other way, wouldn't even try to like support or help, or you know, I don't ask. I feel like as an artist, I never ask for too much. Just take a listen, like it. You know, sharing is free. You know,
right? Oh, girl, don't even thought that.
People I have met that were higher above, like you know, God. They were very sweet. They was like, whatever I can do to help, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I guess it just depends on their season, what they're going through at the time too. Because you know, I try not to hold that over people's head too much, because you never know what someone's going through.
You're right. It's not my fault that your car payment and your rent is due. It ain't my fault.
You're right. You're right.
I'm just trying to say, hey, I love what you did. You're definitely an influence in my child life or in my kid life or whatever the case, and you mad at me because your damn rent, and you hear what I'm saying, your rent is due.
Your rent due, and you be out here being mean to people.
So let the egos go.
Let it
you
go.
Know, you will, what they say, you catch more flies with honey than you do, or you catch more shit with flies.
You get more with sugar than salt.
But that's not true. Because you catch way more flies with shit than you do anything else.
Yeah, that's true. But they say you catch more flies with honey than something they said. But you're right, you catch more flies.
Let a piece of dookie be outside. Anyway.
Ooh. You ain't had to say
Jade,
that.
I'm gonna tell you like this, on the real. It has been a pleasure being on this show with you. You are a ray of light. You are a very talented person, and I can literally sit on this thing and kick it with you all night. However, we gotta end the show. So, and I ain't lying. Me and you be on here, and it's 12 o'clock. Do you like
and one more thing.
Yeah, and another thing. I've been took all this off. Be sitting up here drinking something. Anyway. Yes. Jay, one more time, where can they follow you? Where can they hear your music? And then what we're going to do the tongue-tied Tate, but we got to go on break before that. But I want Jay to shout out what's up, where to find you, where to follow you, where to get your music.
Yes. So everyone that's tuning in, thank y'all so much for tuning in and just hearing me rant and talk. I appreciate this so much, Mr. Tate, because this was really fun. I enjoyed this. If you want to follow me and keep up with me, and you should follow me and keep up with me, I'm on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Just look up Jade Massentoff, how it's spelled on the screen, and you will find me. If you spell it all the way out, you'll find me. Hit follow, I'll follow back. So yeah, on all platforms, try to shoot me a friend request. It's gonna be really hard because I got a lot. But if you, I got a lot. Facebook said I've reached my limit. So please follow me. Send me a message saying, "Hey, I saw you on the TMI show," and I'd be like, "Okay, cool, great." And I would, then I know who you are. I know you was watching. So Jade Massentoff everywhere.
Man, so awesome. Hey, Tongue Tie Tate coming up, but before that comes up, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
How's work?
It's okay.
I'm Jasmine. I just moved in next door.
Yeah, we sold the moving trucks this week.
Girl, I've been thinking about this all day long.
Hello.
Hey, who are you?
This is our new next door neighbor, Jasmine.
Let me tell you about last night.
Since you won't let me work.
Okay, I had 2 of some of the dirtiest girls I've ever met come home with me last night.
Vanessa, Jasmine was flirting with me.
Marcus, Jasmine is gay.
She what? How did you hear about our company?
Jasmine Cook.
So you know Jasmine.
Nessa just needs a girls' night.
How many girls?
Y'all definitely check it out. Love Thy Neighbor by Michael W. Green. Mike GG Productions. Mike G Productions. He'll kill me with the GG. But Mike G Productions does it again. Y'all make sure y'all check out Love Thy Neighbor. Only thing I want to say is it ain't just a man creeping next door no more, huh? Yeah. Now, y'all definitely check that out. So, it is time for Tongue Tie Tate. We're going to do this real quick, and then we're going to be out of here if y'all ready. If y'all ready. I can't see you, director. Oh, there it is. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who it lands on. It better not land on the person I think is going to. I already know who it's going to land on. This is going to be horrible. I knew it. Jade, I want to let you know, ain't no way in the hell we going to get this word. Because of this here. Okay. There's no way. Because she already locked and loaded with it. So put it up there. Let's see what we got from Marionette Bill. She been killing me over the weeks. So, Tongue Tie Tate. Are we gonna play the little clip first, or are you gonna go right into the word? What you gonna do? This the director and the director. The director, are you gonna cut me off again? The director is officially drunk. That's why she don't want me to come back in. All right, what we got? Pop it up there real quick, and then we're gonna be out of here. Come on, what we got? We focus. Marionette.
I'm looking.
Marionette, what we got? And see, I'm not even looking. I ain't even looking. Just pop it up there. I don't even want to premeditate this murder.
Oh, I'm excited.
Look, Jay said, ooh. I can't see it. Oh, no, that's not right. Okay, so synchronous diaphragmatic flutter. Synchronous. I said it right the first time. Diaphragmatic flutter. I don't know. What you got, Jade? What you got?
I got synchronous.
Okay.
Diaphragmatic flutter.
Well, we got the damn flutter, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Marinette, breaking down. Tell us what's up. So while Marinette breaking it down and telling us what's up, I want to let all of y'all know that we are going to take a short break. So we will be off for the next coming month, returning October 1st with brand new TMI episodes with new guests. Also, other new things, as well as we got new segment, new intro coming, all of that new stuff. So make sure that when we come back, you come back with us. Now, you'll know that we came back because all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. Mostly subscribe and click the bell because that way you'll get that warning when we go live. Now, in that time off, we will definitely be informing y'all more about the podcasting tournament. And so you will be getting addressed from your podcast champion. So she says it's synchronous diaphragmatic flutter.
Synchronous diaphragmatic flutter. So I was right.
Diaphragmatic flutter. Now, what the hell is that, Marinette? Watch it be like, get that, I quit. And it killed me because it always be something simple. We talking hiccups.
So I figured it was gonna. I know you're gonna not believe me, but I swear to God, as a singer, I was like, okay, I saw diaphragm. This, so I know it was, multiple, and it's coming from the diaphragm and a flutter. So I was like, okay, it's either a really bad fart or because it's coming from here and it just keep coming out because it's fluttering out the butt, or it was a hiccup. I knew it was one of the two.
And I thought somebody nasty behind, just like the dude who drank piss, swallowed a dirty baby diaper. Diaphragmatic.
No, that's terrible.
Diaphragmatic flutter. So everybody that's out there, we really, really, really appreciate y'all joining this show. This has been a wonderful, wonderful show. And I want to let all of y'all know that we really appreciate your support. And we have look, I think that we ended this finale with a bang with our wonderful guest, Miss Jade Massentoff. I wish you the best in your endeavors because you are awesome, ma'am. This is such an awesome opportunity for us to interview you, and we thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all. This was fun. I enjoyed it. This is great. And I really do appreciate it. Taking the time out to talk to me and have a good time. So I love this. Thank you.
And we love our chat room. We love all the TMI comments. And I want to let all of y'all know, if y'all don't know what y'all have just listened to, you have just listened to what?
This is the greatest news segment in history, you know.
Oh.
TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate, my special guest, Miss Jade Massentoff, from the director, Natasha. We thank y'all, we love y'all, and we out of here. Peace.
This TMI will take you never know how he coming. Grab a hold of your seats, he's about to start gunning. You talk about anything, he don't care. There you go again. Man, we can't take him nowhere. You ain't seen his memes, you ain't seen his posts. The bad man, the black sheep, the host that does the most. This dude is on it, you gotta check him out. It's TMI will take you ready for the knockout.